The ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships are brought to you by the Province of Ontario, the Government of Canada, and Tourism Niagara.
And here is race number 32, K1 Junior Men's 1,000-meter semifinal number 3.
I like this race, Tom, because we've got a Canadian in lane number 6. But starting off in lane 1 from Armenia is Vladimir Alaverdian. 2 from Poland is Tobias Gola. Lane 3 is Austria's Sean Los. Lane 4 is Spain's Paloya Rosa. The Czech Republic's Thomas Vesely's in 5. And in Canada, Marshall Hughes from Waverly, Nova Scotia. And lane 7, Portugal's Christian Baez. Venezuela's Ulises Gonzalez in 8. And Egypt's Karim Imad in 9.
It's hard not to pick a Canadian as a favorite, so I'm going to pick the Canadian as a favorite. I want to see Marshall Hughes win this. I think he can. He's in lane 6. The yellow boat, blue on the bottom, maybe gray on the bottom. Hard to tell from this angle, but yellow on top. He's got a white shirt on. Watch Marshall. He's a very fast and fit athlete. Right on his left is the Czech athlete, Thomas. He is very fast. He won his heat, the first heat, in a time of 3:47. So Marshall will know going out there that if he can stay in touch with that Czech athlete, he should be good for the top 3 that will advance to the A final. 1 to 3 to the A final, 4 to 6 to the B. Everyone else is finished racing the K1s.
And a brilliant start by Marshall Hughes right there in lane number 6, Tom. He's going to introduce himself very quickly to the rest of the field. And here's a great shot of Marshall Hughes.
Yeah, he's an excellent paddler. He's big and long. He's got really nice long arms, lots of leverage on that paddle. He can really rip through the water. It also helps him be a little more efficient over these long distances. We'll see when we get a side shot later on where he sits exactly, but it looked like the Portuguese athlete to his right, Christian Baez, got out very strong. He was 4th in the first heat against Thomas, so we may expect him to fade. But again, you never know in heats, especially when no one advances to an A final in a heat. Sometimes athletes just take it easy. They know I have to come top 6, and so they save it for that semifinal that's generally about 4 or 5 hours later in the day. So here's a good shot of Christian. Maybe that was what he was doing this morning, taking it easy, taking it relaxed. But right now we have a nice wide shot. Looks like Marshall's up there with the leaders, but lane 2, Poland is fighting for it. Lane 3, Sean in the white and black boat looking strong, but I'd say lane 4, Spain is winning right now. He's got a white and blue boat. Looks to me like he's out in front, but it's very close for 3rd, and Marshall's right in the mix.
Yeah, here goes Marshall Hughes. This is where he's going to start making his move. He likes to get the lactic acid building up in his opponent. You can see in the yellow boat, he's starting to pick away, and he's reeling in the 2nd spot. He's going to catch that guy in lane 4. The Spaniard, Rosa, is in trouble right now. He's starting to cramp up, but look at Marshall, plenty relaxed in that beautiful yellow Nello.
Yeah, he's got a great-looking boat, great-looking technique. He's actually right next to the leader right now. Marshall is slowly taking the lead. He is neck and neck with the Spanish athlete. Sitting there, he's looking very relaxed. We just had a good close-up of his face. He looks very calm, so his cheek muscles are relaxed. Marshall has got the lead right now. Christian Baez from Portugal is fighting with him. They're at the 500-meter mark. It is Canada in lane 6 in the yellow boat. To his right in lane 7 in the orange-black boat is Christian Baez, who's in 2nd. And then next is Thomas Vesely or Spain's Pelio Rosa. I can't tell. But it is a tight, oh, here it is, a 3-boat race. Marshall is winning. Thomas in the green boat in the middle is in 2nd. And Portugal is in 3rd in the orange, white, and black boat.
Well, Marshall's my pick for a medal here at these championships, Tom, and you can see why. This guy is a machine. He's got a system inside his body that just pummels his opposition. He reels them in one by one, and now he's going to make them pay. If you want to beat me, you got to catch me. And here goes Marshall Hughes. You're going to see him take off. He's got one of the best finishing kicks.
Yeah, he just started that finish, what looks like to me, at about 300 meters, maybe even further out than that, the 325 mark. Marshall just picked his rate up a little bit. It's like I said earlier today, you get to the 500-meter mark, and even if you're seeing stars, you know that you have to start your finish soon. There is no rest. There is no break in this race. It is a war of attrition, and Marshall knows that, and he is pumping it right now, trying to get that win. He wants a good lane in this final. Right now it is a 2-boat race at the 200-meter mark. Marshall is neck and neck with Thomas Vesely from the Czech Republic. Marshall in the yellow boat, the Czech athlete in the green boat to his left. 2-boat race right now. Yeah, these two athletes are heading to the A final.
Yeah, this is just a matter of them getting across the line, maintaining their position. But Marshall Hughes, you're going to see an athlete kick it up in the final. This guy's a great paddler.
And the Aussie in lane 3 is fighting back. He's fighting strong. Sean Lose didn't expect this from him, but he had a really strong time. He was fighting, giving Marshall a bit of a race, but it doesn't look like it anymore. Marshall's comfortably in second behind the Czech athlete in the green boat in the middle of your screen. He will win it. Marshall Hughes will be second. And third will be Australia in lane 3. He really was hiding out back there. He just had a tremendous finish, that Australian athlete. What a great K1 race, boys.
Well, I like the look of Marshall at the end of this race. He's ready to go another